Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and today we're getting into the mood of the season, celebrating Halloween with a spooky game, a horror game called Yanhuo, which is translated to Firework by the developers. And as you can tell, this is a Chinese game, developed by a Chinese indie developer, released earlier this year, I believe in February, and it has been very well received in the Chinese community for its solid plot. And as a matter of fact, I believe a Chinese TV producing company has recently bought the storyline to produce it into a television series. So I've been very much looking forward to playing this game. And as a general synopsis, without ruining anything, I believe you play as a police officer going to a rural town to investigate a massacre that has been a cold case already, but due to a fire in a recent funeral, certain clues and hints about this massacre has resurfaced, and you're reopening the investigation. So the setting of a rural, superstitious town in China versus murder crime really sets the mood for this being a horror game. There are some light flashes in the game. I believe the game warns you about that. So if you're sensitive to light flashes, or if you're scared of horror games in general, you are warned right now. And since it is a game that's currently only available in Chinese, I'll be doing live translations and sharing my comment, everything in English, just like the rest of this channel. And the game is working very hard on an English translation. I believe the developers wanted to have the English localization done earlier this month, but it has been delayed, as with many things this year. So hopefully in the near future, if you're interested in the game, it will have English localizations for you to enjoy. In the meantime, I hope you can enjoy my playthrough of the game, as I'll be trying to do my best with live translations. Of course, I'm not a professional translator, and certain things in the game will just appear on screen pretty fast, so I might not have the time to translate everything, but definitely the storyline, you'll have a full understanding of what's going on. And if you're still curious about certain things, definitely feel free to comment below, and I'll try to respond after the fact when I can take a good look at certain things as well, and try my best to provide the accurate translation so you can understand all the small details as well. And to kick things off, Yanhuo here, the name of the game. Thinking of it as fireworks is probably the wrong direction. It's probably the best one-word title that the developers could use. If you break down Yanhuo, which is two characters here, into their separate meanings, Yan means smoke, Huo means fire. And usually this phrase is used to describe as sort of a sign of life. Because if you go to a town and you see Yanhuo, it means the houses are cooking food, they're heating themselves, there's signs of smoke and fire, means people live here. That's kind of usually how you would use this term in context. Of course, I actually don't know how this relates to the game, but firework, which usually translates to yanhua, which means smoke and flower, because if you think about how firework actually works, they come out in flower designs when they explode and leave some smoke, is technically the strict translation, but we're not going to dwell too hard on that, and we're just going to jump into the game here. This will be a daily series on the channel. This episode's going live at midnight Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be going live for the following episode daily in the same time slot until completion. It's an indie developed game. It's not a very long game, but I hope you guys all enjoy the journey with me. So let's hop in here. And this is just a message about autosaves and manual saves. And this statement is all the names and people in the story are fictional. If you have a similar story, that's just a coincidence. And this is a scripture from a Buddhist text, which will be quite hard to translate, and it's going away. If you're curious, ask me in the comment, and I'll try to translate it after the fact. Zhengming, so this will be his name, the text in green, and the white is his kind of script here. It says, curses, how did the car, suddenly go out? Basically, the car is broken down, and the car was fine, just a moment ago. And this is our main character, Lin Lixuan. We're playing as him. I'm guessing he's the guy on the right who's not trying to fix the car, and we call him Zheng Ge. So Big Bro Zheng, meaning that he's either older than us or more senior than us in the police rank. So this is our partner, basically. And it says 报案人还在镇上等着. So the person who reported the crime is still waiting for us in the village. Why don't we keep the car here for now? There's no rush for that. Let's get the car started. Oh. No, it says, no, there's no rush. And the thing about starting the car, that's not something that, we're good at or what we are supposed to be in charge of. Meaning like you should find a car mechanic to do this. We're police officers. And just a quick scene here. You're obviously on the side of the road, and then you have the brick house here, and it says, follow science, break superstition. That's what the text says here. It's like, now the car is, can't start the car. If Lu Dui, so that's probably Captain, so we call him Captain Lu. If Captain Lu knows the car is broken, he's gonna curse us out. It's like, but Captain Lu is usually pretty friendly. You just came to the division. You don't know Captain Lu. It's a she, actually, Captain Lu. If she had known that the car broke down when we were on duty, she would definitely say, told you to maintain the car, like to have good maintenance on the car. If you were, trying to catch someone who is endangering the public and the car breaks down, what would you do? Can you imagine the consequences? Right? He's saying it in her tone, imagining what she will say. And he says, how about this? I will try to keep fixing it. I'm actually good at this. It's like a Big Bro Joe. It's like, go for it, right? Or we said it very politely. It's hard to translate that. Anyways, he says, we're all, colleagues. No need to be polite. Oh, that's right. My flashlight's almost out of batteries. It's like, did you help me bring backup batteries? Or help me bring back some batteries? There should be a small shop on the street, convenience store, something nearby. So he's going to try to fix the car, and we're going to try to look around and bring back some batteries and to give us some statement here. So this is narrative now. Half an hour ago, this place is called Qingtan Zhen. It's a location name, Qingtan Village. There was a family who was hosting a funeral. But during the funeral, the coffin mysteriously lit up, as in went on fire. And the person who reported in the crime, or called it in, claimed that someone set the fire on purpose, right? He claimed it's arson. So the boss sent me and Zheng Ge here to discover what's going on. This is my first case after becoming a detective. So this is who we're playing, and that just autosave on the bottom right, and we move around. The game control is very, very simple. It's the arrow keys, and the Z is to confirm, and X is to pull up the manual. And that's it. See, we can interact with stuff, and it says, believe in science, break superstition. Qingtan Zhen, this village, is a remote mountainous village. And because it's so remote, it preserved a lot of local customs and superstitions. We can keep going. And this says 烟酒富士. So this is a little shop right here in the window. And it sells cigarettes, alcohol, and food. See if we can interact with that. Huh. So it has a pot on the front in the little window, and it has burnt paper inside with still some smoke rising. So usually in Chinese customs, when you have some pot like this and you're burning stuff, you're burning things for the dead, right? In Chinese, I guess, belief about the afterlife is that once someone dies and they're in the, I guess, we could call it hell, but it's not heaven versus hell, but basically the realm that you go when you die, right? I'm not saying you are punished so you go there, but it's where you go after you die, and you need things. You would want to live there as well. Think of it as another world that you're going into. That's why for a lot of ancient Chinese burials, the tombs are structured like the houses you would have in your life, right? The statement is you bring stuff with you to the afterlife. So you will build your tomb with the same room setup that you have when you're still alive. You'll put burial stuff in it with you. Very old custom would even have you like bury your wife alive with you, bring your horses alive with you, have them as burial sacrifices basically, so that when you go to the afterlife, they will be with you as well. And if you need money, if you need horses, what they would do is they would have coins made out of paper or bills made out of paper, and they will burn them to you. The act of burning things sends them to the afterlife to you. So this is kind of a call to that, I'm guessing. Is there anyone home? Oh, there's a boss inside for the convenience store. He's like, I just woke up. What do you need? Can I have a size 1 or size 1 battery? $2. And we got ourselves a battery. So I guess we're supposed to head back, but oh, that face just appears. So it won't let us go any farther. It says we got to get the battery back to Zhengge. Okay, let's go back. Zhengge, here's the batteries. Thanks. Let me take care of the car. You go to the scene of the crime, or the scene, to get some reports on, or basically understand what's going on. And since you just came here not long ago, talking about how we just became detective, or just became detective here, I guess. So I guess they're local police, but we are not local. We just got transferred here to become detective. So he's recommending that this is a good chance for us to get familiar with the surroundings, right? Kind of check out the town. And we go like, okay. So we're on our own again. We get to explore a bit, find the funeral house, I guess. This is a clinic right here, and the poster is about child vaccination. Interesting how this shop has a brick wall for a gate, as in it's like sealed up. But looking at the title, seems like they sell paper lanterns. Okay, so the 灵柩, how do we translate that? Place where you keep the body, right? For the coffin, is on the right. Keep going. This is a bulletin board. No interactions. Whoa. Did we just... Like, didn't we just pass this place? Yeah, exactly. Those are the name of the screenwriters. But now there's a hole here. Okay, the wall is seeping out blood. Okay. Oh dear. More credit. Who did the UI? Who did the art? And on top of the blood, there are 2 paper bills. The bills I talked about burning it to the dead. Stuck on top. Those are the money we just paid for the battery. So they're real bills, but $2 basically. Okay. The producer. Oh, the door's open. It's a door now. It's no longer bricks. They want us to go in, huh? Okay. Alright. It's a rusted door that has appeared in the wall. Right, so this place, oh, it says this is the chapter name. It's called Debt. Okay, so as I mentioned, this place seems to sell paper lantern. So it seems like they sell paper goods. What you see here are paper mache people, and oftentimes you burn these to the afterlife as well. Like say you need a servant, you need something. You can actually burn paper mache people or paper mache animals to the dead. And you have this altar in the middle. I think it says 天地君亲侍卫. So it's a heaven and earth, Lord of heaven and earth, 亲侍卫. It's basically just an altar to, I guess, a Taoist god here. And we're in this shop. There's a letter on the altar. Is it me or is the paper mache to my left staring at us? Okay, it says the convenience store owner. His name is Wang Jincai. Died of sickness. So there's an order for 6 flower rings. You bring flower rings to a funeral as decoration. Paper mache people, 2 paper mache people, 2 candles. Will pay in 3 days. And it says October 18th. Okay. So is it telling me the person who we bought batteries from is already dead? So today is October 20th in the game. It says basically from the date we can see this paper has been written 2 days ago. It's like, don't tell me the funeral that happened today is actually the convenience store owner. Then who sold me the battery in the convenience store? There is a candle that's unlit placed on the desk. We grab the candle. Gotta find a way to light it up. Why don't we use this fire right here? So I can use the candle to light it. Up is yes, down is no. I'm gonna go yes. Now we can see clearer. Let's take a look at the room. I'm not sure if I want to. I am not a fan of horror games, by the way. But, let's see. Alright, this paper mache person has an accountant's book in his hand. It says September 23rd. Wang Xiufen, a girl's name. So bought a certain amount of eggs and now owes Wang Jincai, the owner of the convenience store, $2.50. So basically it's a budget. So basically it's IOU from Lady This lady bought some eggs and now owes him $250. On October 4th, 谢荣发, Mr. Xie, bought some soybean oil, a bottle of soybean oil, and now owes the owner $16. Oh dear. On October 20th, wait, that's us. Has our name on it. Lin Lixun. It says that we got a battery and now we owe him $2. It has this bloody fingerprint on it. It's today's date, but how do they know my name? We took the book with us. And we can open up the manual with the X and we can pull up stuff if we want. This has our inventory, save, settings, and then back to the manual. If we want to ever check our inventory, we have a candle and we have a very strange budget. I guess it's called a budget book. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go back. Oh my god. Is his face filled with blood? There's no more road up ahead. Whoa. She fell off the chair. But then her eyes are not pointing to the side anymore. There's no road that way. Alright, we're getting out of this house. And there's no more doors. We're still holding the candle. There is a piece of paper on this chair. 卷一死人债. Okay, it says first scroll, the dead man's debt. If you take something from the dead, then you're gonna owe the dead man's debt. If you don't return in time, then the smallest punishment you'll get is that you will get sickness. The heaviest punishment you'll get is your whole family will die. Return the things you owe quickly, and you can get away from this debt. Okay. And we see there's these are paper coins that I talked about, because in ancient times, you used these bronze coins with square holes in the middle. Yeah, 冥币, right? This is dead man's money. Not real money, just paper money that you're supposed to burn away. We got the money. Am I supposed to burn the money to the dead here? To repay my debt? Yes, throw the money into the... Okay, it's been burned away to ashes. Can we pull up our book? We can see the road ahead. Oh, so we can finally move forward. But can I see if the debt is paid? No, not this one. Wrong one. Give me a second. This one. That's still the egg payment. That's the soy oil. Uh-oh, we still owe $2. It didn't go away. Should we get the battery back and be like... Okay, creepy little girl's laughing. Oh my god. Hi? There's a bulletin board. Okay, it says within the Qingtan, that's the village name, the elementary school here had a teacher who recently passed away, 27-year-old, just as an announcement. And the signature down below is the education department. But the name has been crossed out. Okay, all right, we keep going. So this is where the body's kept, right? And these are the flower circles that I talked about, where you used to decorate the funeral. And the words here are just, in memory, people are sad. Body, it's like body's gone, but the voices and the look. So people still remember your sound and your look, but even though you are gone, people remember the kind things you have done. So we go into this. So that's the dead guy, the photo, and we're asking, where are all the relatives? It's empty. And the coffin's open, isn't it? The coffin's open. First, that's what he looks like. That's the guy who sold us the stuff, right? I think the same look. Yep, that's the same guy we just saw at the convenience store. And he said he just woke up. Don't tell me he woke up from this thing. What? Oh, that's the phone. That's the phone we 110 is China's 911. You call 110 to call the police. Yeah, so this is where they just called from, but the fingerprints look bloody, doesn't it? So what should we look at? On the coffin, the top? Inside the coffin? Surrounding the coffin? Let's look at the coffin. Well, we can see, so this is the coffin top, right? We see the phone on the coffin top. We see the legs inside the coffin to the right, the feet. Let's first look at the coffin top. It says the coffin top has a phone on it. And you can see that if you follow the cord, the phone itself, the part where you listen, is inside the coffin. The last number dialed is 110. And the time dialed matches the time that the police got the call. Next, we look inside the coffin. So we see the body lies in the coffin, and we can see that on the surface, the cloth has been burnt away. The interior of the coffin has already been smoked. Basically, there's a fire here, right? And has a very strong smell coming from it. So it smells like fire and smoke. Why would it be inside the coffin? And we look at around the coffin. So there is this opening on the coffin, right? Around it, you see flower rings and paper people who has already been blackened by the smoke emitted from the coffin, but no signs of being burnt. So it seems like the source of the fire should have been inside the coffin, and that's the only reason why the fire didn't move beyond the coffin to burn these paper people and fire the flower rings. So we end our investigation. This is strange. It doesn't feel like a regular fire. Gotta tell this situation to Zhengge. So we get to leave now. Whew. Okay, let's go back. Okay, the creepy paper doll is gone. The chair is gone. There's no door. There's a girl trying to buy stuff. Don't tell me that's the teacher who's supposed to be dead. Oh, she's gone. There's a trail of money on the ground. Oh, there's a paper doll that just appeared. Wait, we can't go forward. Okay. The coffin's here. There's a coffin on the road. I can't move that way. And there's a flower ring on this side. It's also blocked the way. And on this little window is a budget book filled with dust. Today's date, October 20th. You're next. Debt. Just debt 4 times. Oh my god. And it's written in red. So you can almost think of this like blood debt. Fill the page. Wait, what's the drawing? You can't escape. Oh, it's the dead guy's face. So the painting of the guy's face has the word debt all over it. And we're going to end our episode here. So come back next time and find out how this story progresses. See you guys then. Bye.